You know what they say about entrepreneurship? It's 10% inspiration and 90% perspiration. So how does that tie with tight deadlines? That's what I'm going to talk about in today's vlog. Welcome. Good morning. It is 7 a.m. and it has been a while since I've been this early in the city center, but I'm going for a run with a friend, and I just realized today that if I want to be at 7 a.m. here, I actually need to wake up at 5:45, which means that I'm probably not going to be doing this too often. But look at this. Singapore is waking up, and I can't wait to go running around Marina Bay area together with the sunrise to charge some good energy and to start the day off on a positive note. I really am a very big fan of morning exercise. So whether it is run, whether it's a gym, anything that really charges your batteries from the get-go. It is Thursday and it's gonna be a busy day. So the run is done and I am here at our office. Just took a quick shower upstairs. I love the shower and the changing rooms of the co-working spaces we're in, Collision 8. So very convenient, and now I got myself some breakfast, of course, from Starbucks, and hey, I am the first one in the office.
Pushing my limits and all the drive that I have. Well, I'm going the distance with you.
Hi guys, and welcome to the latest vlog. I am actually on my lunch break on a sunny Thursday, and I thought that this could be a perfect time to talk to you guys about something. You know, people always think when you are an entrepreneur and when you work for yourself and when you work with something that you're super passionate about, you're always very inspired. Like, you're inspired to wake up in the morning and grab a cup of coffee and you know, work at the beach or at the remote office or even in a co-working space in a really nice and inspiring setting, and you just love every single moment and you're just so thankful every single moment, and you just like in this kind of a zen space. You know, sorry to break the truth to you, but that's not exactly how it goes. I recently read an interesting quote that stuck with me, and I wanted to talk about that a little bit. The quote said, "Inspiration comes from deadlines." Do you agree? Like, I can tell you that I'm a very last minute person. Like, I've been like that throughout my whole life, ever since I was a student. I've always submitted everything like 2 seconds before the deadline. Always been a very last minute person, and I don't even start working on things until it's a little bit late, and for me, that's my way of getting the most out of myself. I mean, it works so well for me. I work best under pressure, and I've done some of the best things in my life, like whether it is schoolwork, whether it is some decisions, whether it is some ideas, whether it is preparing for talks or writing, you know, articles or interviews or whatnot. I've done the best work under pressure when I have too little time and I'm a little bit stressed. I'm like, oh, I should have started this earlier, and then I'm like, I bet I just have to do it like right now, like let's do it, this is super important. And then somehow I step up a notch. Like, there's this whole new gear that is, oops, my camera I think is not responding well to the wind. There's this whole new gear that somehow turns on, and usually I get the best results when I submit things a little bit last minute. I appreciate that it's not the best thing to do under all circumstances, especially if you work with a team. I think that there are a lot of the people that get a little bit stressed out on my behalf, but it works really well for me. And for me, the saying that inspiration comes from deadlines is actually very true, because if I know that I have to get something done in 1 week's time, I most likely will not start with it now. Like, I don't get the inspiration when I'm like, oh my god, now I feel really good preparing for something, doing a presentation or preparing for my talk or writing something. I most likely don't. But when I have to, the inspiration comes because I have no choice. Like, there is no choice that I would not submit something on time. So I don't really think about the inspiration too much. I don't think if I feel like doing something. I don't think if I'm in the right space. Like, I don't think if I'm in the right mood or in the mindset. I just get it done. I just get shit done. And I think sometimes, especially in the entrepreneurial community, this whole inspiration is really romanticized, and people feel like when you're an entrepreneur, you should constantly be in this particular state of mind where you just love doing everything and it just comes to you, and like you're just, you know, you're in this flow, a constant state of flow. Which is just not true. I mean, most of the things just have to get done because there's a deadline and you need to get it done, and you may not like it, you may not feel like it, but you just have to do it. I think this is probably very industry specific. For example, if you work for in a creative industry, most probably you will need those times when you really get that creativity flowing, but for most of us, you know, you just really need to work with a lot of the deadlines, and you just really need to get the shit done. Yeah, I don't know, somehow this topic is right now on our mind. We have 29 days left until our big event / Singapore. So yeah, I can really definitely feel a lot of the inspiration coming in. But what do you guys think? Do you recognize this? Are you guys normally working well under pressure? Do you feel like you get more done? Do you feel like that inspiration comes when it needs to? Or do you feel like it creates a lot of pressure and you don't get anything done if it's too last minute? Share with me, and also if you have any good tips on how to get the best out of yourself, I'll speak with you in the next vlog.